Hello students, today we'll discuss how to solve a cubic equation of this form. Okay. So in my previous video, I have already discussed how to solve a cubic equation which is of Cardan's form. So what is Cardan's form? You see, this is the Cardan's form. That means where square term is not present. Okay, x square term is not present over here. You see, it is x cube plus hx plus g equal to 0. Okay, so which is called actually the Cardan's form. So using Cardan's method, so we can solve this kinds of equation, right? But we cannot solve this given equation, right? So first our task is to reduce this equation to Cardan's form. That means to remove the x square term, right? So that we can apply Cardan's method, okay? So now we'll see how to remove this kinds of x squared term present in the cubic equation and apply Cardan's method. Okay, so for this, let us take this example. So x cube minus of 3x square plus 12x plus 16 equal to 0. Okay, so let us try to solve this equation. Okay, so here you can see, here we have a square term present. Okay, so let us try to remove. Okay, so we'll try to remove this square term. Okay, and we'll reduce it to a cubic equation which is of Cardan's form, right? So for this, let us take y equal to x plus h. Sorry, so we'll replace x by y plus h. Okay, so if you substitute, if you use 2 in 1, you will get y plus h whole cube minus of 3 times y plus h whole square plus 12 into y plus h plus 16, that is equal to 0. Okay, so if you simplify it, you'll get y cube plus 3y square of h plus 3y8 square plus h cube minus of 3 times is y square plus 2y8 plus h square plus 12y plus 12h plus 16, that is equal to 0. Okay, so if I take the coefficients of y squared together, you will get it is 3h minus of 3. Then the coefficients of y together, you will get this 3h square minus of 6h plus 12 plus the constant part, that is h cube minus of 3h square plus 12h plus 16 equal to 0. Okay, so here you can see, if I can remove this term, then this becomes a cubic equation which is of Cardan's form, right? So how do you do that? So if I equate this to 0, that means 3h minus 3. So equating the coefficient of y squared to 0, we get, what do you get? It is 3h minus 3 is equal to 0. What does it mean? What is your h? H is equal to 1. Okay, so what is our substitution? If I take x equal to y plus 1, then our given equation reduced to a cubic equation. Let us see what is the form of that cubic equation. So for h is equal to 1, so what do you get over here? So it is y cube. So this term becomes 0 plus y times, it is 3h square minus 6 plus 12, okay, plus h is equal to 1. So it is 1 minus 3 plus 12 minus of plus 16 equal to 0. So what do you get? You see, it is actually y cube plus 9y plus 26 equal to 0. Okay. Okay. So this is our required cubic form, right? So now you can solve it using our known Cardan's method, right? So y cube plus 9y plus 26 is the equation. Okay. So let us take y equal to u plus v. So now if so this is equation 3, say. So cubing both sides, we get y cube equal to u plus v whole cube. Okay. So that is equal to, it is u cube plus v cube plus 3uv into u plus v, right? Now what is u plus v? You have assumed this to be y, right? So what do you get over here? So it is y cube, u cube plus v cube plus 3uv into y. Okay. So using 4, you are getting this equation, right? So you are getting y cube minus of 3uvy minus of u cube plus v cube, that is equal to 0. So let it be equation number 5. So now if you compare equation 3 and 5, so you will see so what do you get? You see it is minus of 3uv, that is equal to 9, and minus of u cube plus v cube, that is equal to 26. Okay, so what do you get over here? Your uv equal to minus of 3. So u cube v cube is equal to minus of 27, and u cube plus v cube is equal to minus of 26. Okay, so now what do you see? You have sum of u cube and v cube, you have product of u cube and v cube, you have sum of two entries and product of two entries, right? So from these two informations, we can form a quadratic equation, right? So whose roots are these two entries, right? So we can form, so we have to form a quadratic equation whose roots are u cube and v cube, because the sum of the roots and the product of the roots are known to us, right? So what is that equation? So it is t square plus u cube plus v cube times t plus u cube v cube. Okay, that is equal to 0. Now what is u cube minus of v plus v cube? It is minus of 26. So you are getting t square plus 26t minus of 27 equal to 0, right? So which is a quadratic equation, so you can factorize it, isn't it? So it is t square plus 27t minus of t minus of 27 equal to 0. So what do you get? So we are getting t plus 27 t minus of 1, that is equal to 0. Okay, so what is our t? So it is minus of 27 and it is 1. Okay, now you see u cube and v cube are the two roots of this equation. So I can equate one of them to minus 27 and the other one to 1. Okay, so what is u? So here you can see I can write this as whole cube. So u is equal to say minus of 3 and v is equal to 1. Okay, so what is our y? So y is equal to u plus v, that is equal to minus 3 plus 1, that is equal to minus of 2. Okay, so y equal to minus of 2. So y equal to minus of 2 is a root of which equation? Is the root of equation number 3, that is y cube plus 9y plus 26 equal to 0. Okay, so from factor theorem you can say y minus y plus 2 is a factor of this equation. Okay, so factor of this equation. Okay, so if I divide, so using division algorithm you can write y plus 2 times, this is a factor, right, times some qy. Okay, so if you divide this by y plus 2 you will get 9y. Okay, and from factor theorem we know this is a factor, right? That means this equation, this polynomial is perfectly divisible by y plus 2, right? So the remainder is 0, so you can very easily get qy. So you are dividing a cubic equation by a linear polynomial with leading coefficient 1, right? So in this case, we'll use synthetic division to divide this equation by y plus 2. Okay, so let us apply synthetic division. So what are the coefficients present over here? It is 1. After that, the coefficient of y square is 0. Then it is 9. Then it is 26. So 1 comes over here. This is the leading one. Then 1 times minus 2 is over here. So minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 2 is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13 and 13 times minus 2 is 26. Okay, so the remainder is 0. So what is our qy? The quotient we are getting. So it is y square minus of 2y plus 13. Okay, so what are the roots of y square minus 2y plus 13? You can very easily determine using Sridhar Acharya. Okay, so y is equal to 2 plus minus root over of 4 minus 4 times 13 by 2. Okay, so here you will see this is equal to 1 plus minus 2 root 3i. Okay, so what are the values of y you are getting? So you are getting y as minus of 2, then 1 plus 2 root 3i. Okay, so it is 2 root 3i and 1 minus of 2 root 3i. Okay, but what is our required value? What are the required values? The required values are the values of x, right? So what is x? So it is y plus 1, right? So we are getting this minus 2 plus 1. Then it is 1 plus 2 root 3i plus 1 and 1 minus of 2 root 3i plus 1. Okay, so what are the values of x? What are the roots of the given equation? Actually it is minus 2 plus 1, it is minus of 1. Then it is 2 times 1 plus root 3i. Okay, and 2 times 1 minus of root 3i. Okay, so these are the roots of the given equation. Thank you all.